Welcome to Success Handshake, the channel where we decode the habits, strategies, and mindsets that lead to lasting success. If you're tired of watching others rise while you stay stuck, if you're serious about becoming the best version of yourself, then you need to know this. Success isn't accidental. It's intentional. In today's video, we're going to uncover 10 powerful habits that the most successful people on the planet swear by. Habits you can start copying today to change your life tomorrow. So hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's shake hands with success. One habit at a time. 1. They wake up early. Most successful people start their day before the world wakes up. It's not just about being a morning person, it's about owning your time. From Elon Musk to Oprah Winfrey, early risers use the quiet hours to plan, reflect, read, and think clearly. Waking up early gives you an edge. It gives you time to set your goals, control your mindset, and prepare for the day instead of reacting to it. But here's the real secret. It's not just about waking up early. It's about waking up with intention. A lot of people wake up early, but waste those first hours on their phones, checking social media, or watching the news. Highly successful people wake up with a plan. They already know what their first hour will look like before they even go to bed. Some use it for deep work, writing, strategizing, or tackling their most important task of the day. Others use it for personal growth, reading, journaling, or working on their mindset. And many use it for physical health, exercising, stretching, or even just drinking water and breathing deeply to wake their body up. Want to copy this habit? Start by waking up just 30 minutes earlier than usual and use that time for something productive. If that's hard, fix your bedtime first. No screens an hour before bed. A consistent sleep schedule. Quality rest equals easier mornings. 2. They read every day. Bill Gates reads 50 books a year. Warren Buffett? He spends 80% of his day reading. Successful people know that reading isn't just for information, it's for transformation. Books expose you to new ideas, perspectives, and solutions you would never get from just scrolling social media. And they don't just read anything, they read on purpose. Books on leadership, finance, psychology, and strategy. Books that challenge their thinking. They read to solve problems, to learn from the best, and to apply what they learn in real life. If you're not reading, you're falling behind. But here's where most people get it wrong. They read but don't apply. Reading without action is just entertainment. So how do you make reading a success habit? First, choose books based on your current goals. Want to improve your finances? Read books on money. Want to become more productive? Read books on time management. Second, take notes while reading. Underline key points. Write down action steps. Reflect on what you've learned. Third, apply one lesson immediately. Every time you finish a chapter, ask yourself, what's one thing I can do differently starting today? Even just 10 pages a day can completely change your mindset in 6 months. 3. They set clear, written goals. Success isn't random. It's designed. Highly successful people don't just dream, they define their goals. And not just in their heads, they write them down. Why? Because when you write something down, it becomes real. It becomes measurable. It gives your mind a clear target. Studies show that people who write down their goals are 42% more likely to achieve them. And those who break their goals into small, actionable steps, even more likely. Here's the system most successful people use. Step 1. Set a clear vision. What do you really want? Be specific. Instead of saying, I want to make more money, say, I want to earn $5,000 a month from my business. Step 2. Break it down. Divide big goals into small daily actions. If your goal is to save $1,000 in 3 months, that's about $11 per day. What can you do daily to hit that number? Step 3. Track your progress. Successful people don't just set goals and forget them. They review them daily, weekly, and monthly. They measure progress and adjust as needed. Want to copy this habit? Start writing specific goals every week and track your progress. 4. They focus on health. What good is success if your body fails? Top performers understand that health is the real wealth. They eat clean. They exercise consistently. And they sleep like it's a job. Because here's the truth. If you don't take care of your body won't take care of you. And you don't need extreme workouts or a crazy diet. Simple daily habits make the biggest difference. Eating clean doesn't mean no enjoyment. It means making better choices. Replace soda with water. Reduce processed sugar. Eat more whole foods. Exercise doesn't mean spending hours in the gym. A 30-minute walk. A few bodyweight exercises. Simple daily movement is enough. Sleep isn't a luxury. It's a necessity. Lack of sleep reduces focus, weakens the immune system, and makes decision-making worse. Want to copy this habit? Pick one small health improvement and stick to it for a week. Drink more water. Sleep earlier. Take the stairs instead of the elevator. Small changes add up. 5. They practice daily discipline. Discipline beats motivation every time. Motivation is a feeling. Discipline is a system. Successful people show up whether they feel like it or not. Because the truth is, success is found in daily boring repetition, not sudden inspiration. Most people wait to feel like doing something. Successful people do it even when they don't feel like it. Want to be more disciplined? Start by making small, non-negotiable commitments. Say you want to read more? Don't start with 50 pages a day. Start with 5 pages. Make it so easy you can't say no. Want to eat healthier? Instead of cutting out all junk food overnight, replace one unhealthy snack with a better option. Discipline is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Want to copy this? Start doing one hard thing every day. Whether it's making that uncomfortable phone call, skipping the junk food, or studying when you feel lazy, that's how discipline is built. 6. They control their environment. Your environment shapes your behavior. Highly successful people are intentional about who and what they surround themselves with. They limit toxic people. Energy drainers kill ambition. Cut out distractions. Social media, TV, and notifications steal focus. Surround themselves with growth-minded individuals. Success is contagious. Keep their workspaces clean and inspiring. A cluttered space leads to a cluttered mind. Because here's the reality. You become what you surround yourself with. Audit your space. Audit your relationships. What are they doing to your mindset? 7. They learn from failure. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's part of the process. Successful people don't fear failure. They study it, learn from it, grow from it. They see failure as feedback, not defeat. Think about some of the most successful people in history. Steve Jobs got fired from Apple, the very company he started. Oprah Winfrey was told she wasn't fit for television. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. The difference? They didn't let failure define them. They let it refine them. Here's what successful people do differently when they fail. They analyze it. Instead of feeling sorry for themselves, they ask, what went wrong? What can I do better next time? They detach failure from identity. Just because you failed doesn't mean you are a failure. Failing is an event, not a person. They use it as fuel. Every setback becomes motivation to push harder, learn more, and come back stronger. Want to copy this habit? Start reframing failure as a teacher. Every setback carries a lesson, if you're willing to learn. Try this. The next time something doesn't go as planned, instead of saying, I failed, ask yourself, what did this teach me? That one mindset shift could change your entire approach to success. 8. They take massive action. Ideas are cheap. Execution is everything. Successful people don't sit around waiting for the perfect time. They act. They don't get stuck in overthinking, doubt, or fear. How many times have you thought about starting something? A business? A YouTube channel? A fitness routine? But kept delaying, telling yourself, I'll start when I'm ready. Here's the truth. You'll never feel 100% ready. The difference between successful and average people? The successful ones start anyway. They launch. They test. They learn. They adjust. Most people wait until everything is perfect before they start. But perfection is an illusion. You learn by doing. Want proof? Look at any successful entrepreneur. Their first version of a product wasn't perfect. Their first video, first book, first speech? Probably terrible. But they kept going. They improved along the way. Want to copy this habit? Pick one thing you've been putting off and start today. Not next week. Not next year. Today. Even if it's just taking the first small step. Because here's the secret. Momentum builds confidence. The hardest part is starting. Once you take action, everything else becomes easier. 9. They stay curious and coachable. Success isn't about knowing everything. It's about being open to learning. Top performers never think they have all the answers. They ask more questions. They seek mentors. They listen more than they speak. Because they know something most people don't. Ego kills growth. The moment you think you know it all, you stop growing. Think about the most successful people you know. Chances are they're always learning, always reading, asking questions, and surrounding themselves with smarter people. They aren't afraid to admit when they don't know something. Instead, they say, "Teach me. Want to copy this habit?" Be intentional about learning. Read books. Watch documentaries. Take online courses. Seek mentorship. Find someone ahead of you and learn from their mistakes instead of making them yourself. Ask better questions. Instead of judging, assume you don't have all the answers. Try this. Next time you're in a conversation, instead of thinking about what to say next, just listen. You'll be surprised how much you can learn when you stop trying to prove yourself and start being coachable. 10. They practice gratitude. This one might surprise you, but the world's most successful people aren't just driven. They're grateful. Not because their lives are perfect, but because they choose perspective. Gratitude shifts your mindset from scarcity to abundance. Most people focus on what's missing. Successful people focus on what they already have. Because here's the secret. When you focus on lack, you create stress. When you focus on abundance, you create momentum. Research shows that people who practice daily gratitude feel happier, experience less stress, are more productive. Want to copy this habit? Start a gratitude journal. Every day, write down 3 things you're thankful for. Big or small, a simple habit, but one that can transform your mindset and your life. Here's the truth. Success is not complicated. It's consistent. The people at the top aren't superhuman. They just do the things most people avoid. Now it's your turn. Which habit are you going to start today? Drop it in the comments, and let's grow together. Like this video if it helped you. Subscribe for more real, raw strategies that lead to lasting success. This is Success Handshake, and your future just got a whole lot clearer.